Zack Snyder's passion project inspired by Seven Samurai and Star Wars has been in the works for years and is now set to hit Netflix in time for Christmas. The multi-million-dollar space opera is split across two parts, with Part 1, A Child of Fire, to be followed in April with Part 2, The Scargiver. Express.co.uk caught the premiere of the first part, which we found highly ambitious and beautiful to look at, but with a largely dull storyline offering nothing new. Meanwhile, other critics have lambasted Rebel Moon, which stars Sophia Boutella and Charlie Hunnam, with a number of 1- and 2-star reviews from major outlets. As it stands, Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire has just 28% positive reviews on Rotten Tomatoes with a green splat. The Telegraph that even after a reported 20 years in the making the film still feels fundamentally pointless isn't just disappointing, it's entirely bewildering. The Guardian: Zack Snyder's Netflix disaster mistakes exposition for world building, the lugubriously delivered reams of backstory removing the audience from the fantasy rather than immersing them in it. The Independent: Snyder mistakes exposition for world building, the lugubriously delivered reams of backstory removing the audience from the fantasy rather than immersing them in it. Digital Spy: Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire bears all the familiar traits of a Zack Snyder movie, from the good to the bad, and if you're not already a convert, you will be wondering what all the fuss is about. Empire: despite some cool action sequences and interesting aliens, the first Rebel Moon installment is a disjointed ride through an under-realized universe. Other critics were more forgiving. Screen Rant: with Rebel Moon, Zack Snyder is positively bursting with exciting ideas, but they lack compelling characters and a solid plot to hold them up. Total Film: Snyder's passion project risks becoming subsumed by its own self-importance, but delivers bombastic mayhem and grandiose visuals by the bucket load. Metro: with The Scargiver already reportedly wrapped filming, and Rebel Moon 3 currently being written by Snyder, we'll just have to hope that this disappointing first part is groundwork for bigger and better films in the franchise. BBC: the film may not be up to much, but the story behind it proves that even the most far-fetched childhood dreams really can come true. Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire is out now in select cinemas and hits Netflix on December 22, 2023.